like you just sit here and you just think about everything. Deja vu. I've been having deja vu a lot. It's like you just sit here and you just think about it. It's back snowing now. It's back snowing now. You think we're gonna need something from the store? You think we're gonna need something? You might want to look outside again.
Look outside.
You might want to look outside.
Okay, let's get it. Okay. Where's that at?
I said you might want to look outside again.
Yeah, I looked out there.
Nah, you want to look out there. It just started.
Now I'm talking about it's gonna do it again because it's started good. Yeah.
Then you shut my door.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's like I don't know. I just thank God I was able to utilize it to make me a better person. I can tell y'all this though. God been here every step of the way. I mean, I got this institutional and stuff. It ain't even. It's like, let's say after the messages God gave me from the beginning before I got involved in all this stuff, I ain't probably got but 5 more solid answers from my father. And they were so solid, it could last a lifetime. And like I said, him telling me I wouldn't drag you, and him telling me you can't catch every box, and telling me that he was gonna be with me to the last leaf on the tree. And then coming through recently, I was like, God checked me, and he was like, the energy wrong here. That's what God told me, because it's purgatory. He was like, don't listen to the energy. The energy's wrong here. Who is green eyes? I hope it's a woman that green eyes, because my eyes ain't green. I don't want nothing like that. Now, these doppelgangers gotta stop, boy. I guess they want to keep people in a box or something like that. I don't think God want me to look good for nothing. I don't think you green eyed, but you don't look good as me. It ain't but one me in the whole wide world. That's it. I got that flame over there, you know. I got that other hand. Y'all know how that go. You know what I'm saying? We two different floats. I just thank God that this opportunity gave me the opportunity to I needed this, y'all. But I was scared of my temper. I used to put myself in boxes because I was so scared of myself. I remember I used to get to fighting in high school. When y'all get into them little games, them little small little game fight. And when we get nose to nose, looking each other eye to eye, finna ready to fight. The guy looked at me and said, "You scared of me, ain't you?" And I look back at them and say, I'm scared of myself. And you gonna ask anybody that know me to tell you, I say that a lot. I used to say that a lot back in the day. No, I'm scared of myself. I'm scared of myself. I had to get that under control. The little rage that y'all see, that y'all secretly look amongst the stadiums, that's a plus. Cause I used to go ahead and let it go through these hands. I start shaking. People be like, you scared, ain't you? No. Scared of what I'm finna do to you. You know what I was just thinking about? It got so used to, you get so used to fighting, it become like dancing. When it become like dancing, that's when street fights start looking like the movies. When you done fought so much in your life, and got snuck so much in your life, jump or whatever, it be like dancing. Things slow down. That's why I said, in martial art, you hear a lot of martial arts say, yeah, but it can't be like the street, though. I mean, it ain't like the TV, it's the real thing. Yeah, I know. If you fight a lot, if you get to fighting a lot with random, not with just your people you train with, but different people, yeah, it'll start looking like the movies. It'll start slowing stuff down, but it'll go away, though. After you ain't fought in so long, it'll go away, all that'll go away. But yeah, you will, too. You will adapt to such. And real fighters, underground fighters know exactly what I'm talking about. They know I'm telling the truth. Yeah, you will, and it will look like TV. Yeah, you sure will. I would never agree to that. Never. Like I said, I was the kind of child where people would pay to bother me. Whatever. I didn't know then, but I know now. Every year since first grade, I think. It started in first grade. Or started in first grade. By second grade, I knew what it is then. But in first grade, no. By fifth grade, I knew. I started figuring it out. First grade, it started. Every year, a month before my birthday and a month after my birthday is fighting time. Every year. And now I know it's because of this, whatever this is, this whole systematic stuff right here. I remember I used to go to school bruised up, and teachers would notice it. And they'd just be like, you'll be all right. You know, there wasn't nothing nobody can do about it. It was like, everybody knew I was some kind of sacrifice. And I just thank God, no, I ain't the perfect person. I'm not the best person. And when it comes down to certain levels that was supposed to come, I'm probably nowhere near they type of person, but I'm my type of person, and I'm God type of person. And God, I done came a long way, and I done dealt with a lot, all the pain. And for me to be like this, it's remarkable. It might not be good enough for all of y'all, whatever y'all got going on, you know, and that's fine too. But it ain't about me being good enough for somebody out there. It's about me being good enough for God. Really, honestly, to be real with you, if I'm good enough for God, I'm good enough for anybody. So it's like, but I utilize that attitude. I utilize that emotional swing, and I let that remold me as well, remodify me in my way, reform me in God's way, and just make me better and better. I heard somebody say last time I heard somebody message me, don't nobody message me no more like that, but last time somebody messaged me, they said they changed you, but you still ain't doing it. No, they didn't change me, I changed myself. These were attributes that I didn't like about myself. These were things I didn't like about myself. I had already figured a long time ago, this chaos, this zoo, this jungle was never gonna be over. This circus was never gonna stop, no matter if I participated or not. And seeing that I probably feel like my grandparents is in these two individuals, they gonna bother me till I snap. They gonna bother me because they want me to snap. Not in no bad way, but in a good way. It's an evolution type of way. And I don't even know completely what that way is yet. So they gonna continue to do what they doing. And I just realized, well, you know, okay, well, what I'm gonna do then? Am I gonna continue to play this circus act or just go back to my Father God? And I'm going back to my Father God, bro. Because Jesus was who I idolized. And there's certain things that I did master a little bit that Jesus do. And being a virgin is one of them. I ain't got no problem being celibate. I ain't got to do all that. I do it as long as my Father tell me to do it, and that's what I did. But at the same time, another one of the messages came. He said, your float is full. Your jet is full. You got all your pieces for what you need. You ain't got to do that no more. And my Father, our Father, God of all God, is the kind of God that will tell you something in such a way that it will be your decision if you keep going or not. And he already done told me twice, it ain't gonna be no third time. First time he said, stop doing it because they sabotaging it anyway. Second time he said, listen, you got everything because it's like you gathering genetics. It's like I'm gonna walk in a Akashic hard drive. And it's like I'm gathering genetics. And that's why I had to stay here. It didn't have nothing to do with no curse, none of that. You can't. The thing is that the girl put a curse. Somebody sold their soul to permanently keep me stuck. But she didn't know who I was. So all they did was gave her my abilities and powers, and then that energy gotta come back to me. So it wasn't no curse. It was just royalty stuff. And royalty people know exactly what I'm talking about. I ain't even supposed to be talking about this stuff. Royalty people know exactly what I'm talking about. It's genetics. Like I said, it was one person that said, I used to watch, they turned all their screens on. I'm glad because maybe she might have had something to do with this or maybe she didn't. It didn't matter because everybody who had something to do with it just played the role in the book of the role part that they needed to play. And they did, I'm going to tell you one thing I can say about the new energy. Y'all ain't did nothing to me compared to what I already done been through in my whole life. Y'all ain't did nothing, even the worst of y'all. So it ain't even nothing to forgive. You woke me up. You woke me up to what's really going on. You woke me up to what's really going on. But I don't even think this person had nothing to do with this situation because she was slick trying to tell me stuff. Matter of fact, she the same person that slick told me these experiments about 6 years ago that I was in. And if it wasn't for that, I'd still be lost, real lost. But I think her name was Spiritual Advisor. Spiritual Sage too, but Spiritual Advisor. She did one message. She said, you can't move, can you? She said, you gotta just stay right there now. And another woman said it too. And I don't even think she do call no more. I don't even watch call no more, but when I did, them the last messages I got, they were 3 or 4 years ago. She said, one girl said, you right, you do gotta stay right there, don't move. And she was an older one. But Spiritual Advisor, she looked into this, she said, there's something going on with genes, you can't move right now. That's real, bro. There ain't no curse about it. It's something with royalty. It's just something with all this. It's something with royalty, it's something with this experiment, it's something with these people selling making these deals. It's something with all kinds of stuff. It's just so much different type of energy in the midst of all this. And it's like, of course, God got to be in the middle of it. That's why ain't nothing. A woman could have came to me. Y'all could have came to me. Y'all didn't have to go to that state. Anybody that's my twin or my flame could have came straight to me. Nobody could have stopped y'all. Y'all was supposed to came to me and I was supposed to gift y'all. I had to give y'all gifts through the astro. And you still didn't catch them, right? If you'd have came to me, you'd have got your gift. Somebody blocked y'all from y'all own. Let me tell you something. It ain't no greater gift than God's gift. It ain't no greater gift than God's gift. They fooled y'all. Y'all were duped. Somebody tried to say, man, you duped. No, you duped yourself. And you another one that's supposed to came. You probably went with my cousin or something. You duped yourself. You duped yourself. Some of y'all followed me for so long, researched me for so long, and y'all were my actual twin of flame. And you done became accustomed to me so much so you try to act like me and be like me and thought you was real good at being like me, not understanding the fact that you was me, because we cut from the same cloth, because you a twin or a flame of mine. You know it now though, don't you? Now what y'all gonna do about it though? It's harder to make things right with the divine when you done already screwed the divine, when you should have just came straight to the divine. Swap me up and did all this stuff and then try to make me look like a person on the down low. I never been no such a thing. I've been fighting my whole life to be the best that God want me to be. I'm only what God want me to be, and I ain't even there yet. And don't y'all ever out there, I don't care who you think you are, don't you ever forget that. Y'all ain't never knew my brother Jesus. I'm like, we need you to do this, need you to do that. Just like you sabotage the marijuana, you say he didn't smoke. Jesus, how you know Jesus didn't smoke weed? It's in the Bible. It talks about a herb that they smoke. It talks about a herb that grows year round to heal people, and the people will be too dense to even consume it. Then the name that it gives, when you look up that name, it's weed. Y'all, the weed y'all make ain't no good. I don't smoke weed. I'm just saying how y'all know. Y'all don't know. I'm just giving you an example. You think you know Jesus, you don't know Jesus like you think you do. Now, how was they healing the blind back in them days? You can look that up too. They was using cannabis. Y'all just so hooked on that illusion y'all made for yourselves. And what don't even make sense is this. You act like you know exactly how my brother Jesus Christ is, but y'all act like y'all out there losing yourselves. Y'all got this image. Y'all got this facade, but you're sleeping around, just doing everything. You doing stuff. What's worse? Smoking a blunt, smoking weed, or having sex with everybody? Weed is naturally grown from the earth, and it's a curable plant. It's a plant that help you. All right, now watch this. Get out of that government chemical-based stuff. Get your mind out the gutter. I'm finna go here with y'all, 'cause I'm sick of y'all. Now watch this right here. Would you rather take a Loratab, or would you rather take cannabis? I broke y'all down, then throw you in the trash can, just like that, and we ain't thinking about recycling. Chemicals is made by man. Herbs is made by God. Let's get into the science of this thing. Let's get real about it. Let's get real about it. And I ain't telling everybody go out there and smoke. I don't smoke. But when I want to do something, I do something when I want to do it. Because I got myself under control. Well, only if God said I can do it. Outside of that, I'm going to do it. As long as it's good with my Father, it's good with me. Y'all ain't got it right up there. I'm telling you, now listen to what I said. I'm going to say that one more time. Is it okay rather to smoke weed or to go sleep with random people? Or is it okay to, would you rather smoke weed or would you rather do Loratab and Percocets when you done broke your limbs, when you really in a lot of pain? Would you rather heal your eyes when you have an eye problem with surgery, or cannabis and carrot juice? Ain't nobody playing with y'all jokers out there. Well, you ain't even joke, you clowns. Y'all just want that money. And money is irrelevant. Money can be irrelevant in these times. I can prove that. You go buy your house, buy you some, like, let's just shut up. I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let that go too then, because all that's irrelevant. Everything you fussing and fighting and arguing about is irrelevant. I'm gonna get out of my feelings. That's what I'm working on, get out of my feelings. Let that stuff go. I'm working on soothing myself. And I had to move this devil joke out the way. Because like I said, it probably was valid. But by sabotaging it, you made it invalid.